Cardi B allegedly blew up over SNL Nicki Minaj joke. Cardi B made Saturday Night Liv's 1000th episode one to remember, allegedly for all the wrong reasons. According to our sources, Cardi started destroying equipment during rehearsal when she overheard the Weekend Update anchors run a joke about Nicki Minaj. We're told as Cardi was preparing to perform as a musical guest on the January 31st show, the Weekend Update anchors were running their jokes ahead of dress rehearsal. Our sources say Cardi apparently overheard one about Nicki's recent affiliation with MAGA and lost it. We're told even though the joke had nothing to do with Cardi, the Bodak Yellow rapper seemed to take issue with the quip because of her long-standing beef with Nicki and the fact that Nicki had previously targeted Cardi's kids on social media. Our sources say things escalated quickly, with Cardi threatening to leave the show and allegedly throwing her phone at a monitor backstage. We're also told she went into the producer's office and punched a screen until it broke. Sources say the screen had to be replaced before the dress rehearsal started, and it left everyone on set unsettled and scared. The joke ultimately got scrapped, we're told. We reached out to Cardi B and SNL. So far, no word back. Cardi B allegedly blew up over an Saturday Night Live Nicki Minaj joke. The joke lasted 7 seconds. 7 seconds on live television. Bright lights, cue cards, a punchline tossed into the air like confetti. The audience laughed. The band played its brassy sting. The cameras swung to a grinning cast member. And somewhere, miles away from Studio 8H, a phone screen lit up. Comedy has always danced close to the flame of ego. On Saturday Night Live, satire is currency. It spares no one, politicians, actors, royalty, or rappers. But when a joke name-drops two titans of hip-hop in the same breath, it doesn't just float away. It detonates in timelines, in comment sections, in group chats buzzing past midnight. The sketch was playful, at least that was the intent. A wink at the long-simmering rivalry between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, two artists who reshaped the sound and swagger of modern rap. But rivalry in hip-hop is not a sitcom trope. It's layered in chart battles, award show side-eyes, cryptic lyrics, and fan armies that mobilize like digital militias. Allegedly, Cardi didn't laugh. In the mythology of celebrity, allegedly is a powerful word. It floats between truth and speculation, fed by screenshots, insider whispers, and the echo chamber of social media. It can inflate a sigh into a scandal. It can turn a subtweet into a declaration of war. Reports claimed Cardi blew up. Not in the literal sense, no shattered glass or overturned tables, but in the way emotions flare when pride is pricked. A tweet fired off. A story posted and deleted. A live stream brimming with heat. Whether exaggerated or exact, the narrative took hold. Because in 2026, outrage travels faster than context. There's something cinematic about imagining it. Cardi in a dimly lit studio, diamond nails drumming against her phone, the glow reflecting in her eyes. The joke replays in her mind, not as satire, but as disrespect. Fame magnifies everything. A playful jab can feel like a public trial. Meanwhile, Nicki, queen of alter egos and razor-sharp bars, exists like a phantom presence in the story. She doesn't need to speak for the internet to imagine her reaction. In rivalries, silence is its own strategy. Every pause becomes a plot twist. But what makes this moment compelling isn't just celebrity drama. It's the collision of three worlds: comedy, music, and social media. Comedy thrives on exaggeration. Hip-hop thrives on dominance. Social media thrives on division. When those worlds overlap, the result is combustible. Cardi's persona has always been volcanic, raw, unfiltered, fiercely loyal to herself and her fans. She built her empire on candor, on saying what others only think. So when a joke frames her in comparison, especially to someone whose shadow once loomed large over every female rapper in the game, it touches a nerve deeper than humor. To understand the alleged blow-up, you have to understand legacy. Nicki Minaj carved a throne in a male-dominated industry and dared anyone to challenge it. Cardi B stormed in years later with Bronx bravado and a Grammy in hand, proving there was room for more than one queen. The media, hungry for conflict, often insisted there wasn't. So when a late-night sketch reduces that history to a punchline, it doesn't feel neutral. It feels like reopening a headline that never quite closed. Yet there's irony here. Both women have mastered spectacle. Both understand that controversy fuels streams, trends, and ticket sales. A flare-up, real or rumored, keeps names circulating in algorithms that reward heat over harmony. And maybe that's the quiet truth beneath the noise. Outrage is part of the performance. Imagine the writer's room at SNL the week after. Coffee cups scattered. Someone scrolling through reactions. Did we go too far? One asks. Another shrugs. If they're talking, it worked. Because that's the currency of modern fame, attention. In another era, the joke would have lived and died in one broadcast. Today, it's clipped, captioned, dissected. Fans split into camps. Memes bloom like wildfire. Reaction videos multiply. Think pieces emerge before dawn. And somewhere in it all, the artists remain human. Cardi, beyond the persona, is a woman who fought her way into rooms that weren't built for her. Nicki, beyond the wigs and accents, is a pioneer who refused to be sidelined. Humor about them isn't just humor, it's commentary on their journeys. Did Cardi really blow up? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe she laughed later. Maybe she rolled her eyes and moved on. The truth is often quieter than the story we tell about it. But creativity lives in these fractures. In the tension between satire and sensitivity. In the space where ego meets punchline. Because art, whether rap verse or sketch comedy, is a mirror. Sometimes it flatters. Sometimes it distorts. And sometimes it reveals how fragile even the fiercest personas can be. In the end, the joke faded, replaced by the next headline, the next viral spark. But for a moment, it reminded us of something timeless. Power recognizes power. And when two forces like Cardi B and Nicki Minaj orbit the same cultural galaxy, even a whisper can sound like thunder.